Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Ooh, reverb. Check, check, 1, 2. Reverb. Okay, reverb again. Let me turn the volume down here. Check, check, 1, 2. Reverb. Wonder how many times so it's going to do that. Alright. Well, for me, it's good morning. Whatever time it is for y'all, good day, good evening, good morning. If I sound off, it's because I'm getting over a cold. So I'm going to be less mic talking today because it's nasal stuff. It's gross. I'm not going to get into it. If you see random pauses, it's probably because I'm going to shut my mic off so I don't make disgusting noises. Let's check the volume real quick. Alright, good there. Alright, so today we're doing a build test of something that was requested in the comments of one of my videos. I think it was my Void Hunter video. And the guy was asking for a build focused on Graviton Forfeit, sorry. And he said he has like maxed out 100 of like almost all of his stats, but like 0 weapon stat. Now, obviously I cannot get there, but instead I'm trying to just make that as equal as possible. So this is not what the hunter is going to look like. This drip is terrible. I'm just going to say that is terrible. But whenever I'm build testing, my character always looks atrocious before I finally clean him up. And I was running this through a little bit last night, and I'm really starting to like Graviton Forfeit on Prismatic. Now, I'm also wanting to run Silence and Squall because of the new updates. This thing hits so much harder now. And I'm really wanting to focus on and lean into the fact of Graviton's Forfeit ability, new ability. Well, I say new. It's stronger, but every time you go invisible, you get an increased grenade melee in class recharge, and then at max stats you can avoid overshield. Now, I was running this on Vexcalibur yesterday. I was doing some preemptive build testing, but mainly because I wanted to lean into the fact that everyone ever got overshield from Graviton Forfeit, the overshield would buff the damage for Vexcalibur, and given the fact that Vexcalibur's void, tie that into Stylish Executioner. After forming an Stylish Execution, your next melee attack while invisible weakens targets, which would then keep the loop going and go into our artifact of, rapid and final blows against weakened targets, Great Devour, weaken a Singularity Blade, and then Void Infestation just kind of spreads the damage. And I'm really liking Vexcalibur. No, I'm liking Vexcalibur. But before I jumped off last night for the night, I thought, well, how can I get my abilities back even faster? Because I'm loving Withering Blade, right? Through the 2 or 3 charges. And then Grapple Grenade, which also does melee damage. So, looking into this, right? I thought, well, let's see something. And I wanted to test Facet of Blessing, which actually I'm going to go ahead and jump into, instead of me just rambling on, let me jump into the shooting range and just show y'all. I did not even know that glaives interacted with Facet of Blessing this well until I did it. And I'm like, oh, this, if I'm running a melee build with a glaive, this stays on. This 100% stays on. I didn't actually get a chance to look at this new bow I got yesterday from the new season, so. Anyways, alright, so just to show you guys, right? We go to Cabal, just because I don't know why. Alright. Oh, this thing looks so cool. This is my first time actually finally using the Winter's Bite, so before I actually dive into that, let me just go ahead and switch off to Excalibur, what I was using yesterday. Oh, get some ammo, even though I don't really need it because of the melee aspect. Alright, so the thought I had, right, and I looked this up on the Destiny Compendium, it didn't say anything. Like, it didn't say melee final blows, it didn't say powered melee final blows. Normally, like, there's a distinction there, so if it says powered melee final blows, a glaive won't work. But Facet of Blessing, melee final blows start health regeneration. Alright, so I thought to myself, like, okay, let's try something. So went over here to the laser, take some damage. Alright, and bop. Melee final blows with the glaive are automatically going to start health regeneration, which means if you are making a melee focused build with the glaive, you can, even if you're being shot at, right? Let's just be crazy for a second. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Not only, this is also why I like the Excalibur, because not only, once you get Overshield up, not only like every single hit you're going to get Overshield, but now, especially with Facet of Blessing, I think it's Facet of Blessing, I'm trying not to die right now. The Facet we're focused on, you're getting Overshield back, and you're getting health back at the same time. So, I'm like, I saw that, and I'm like, this is going to stay on. Yeah, Facet of Blessing, I was right. Yay. Excuse me. Alright. But yeah, so, and I saw into this too, like rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee energy, rapidly defeating targets with darkness damage grants grenade energy, and this is why I wanted to look into using Winter's Bite, because I'm going to switch off here. Because I know the melee attack of a glaive is supposed to be kinetic, but this thing also applies slow. Okay, weighted edge deals increased damage and slow targets while loaded with ammo. Okay, so if we never really fired this thing much, which again I've never used this thing before, this being a new experience for me. If we don't fire this thing, right, we still have ammo. I wonder, will this help give us back grenade energy with our... Oops. Alright, guess we're gonna find out the hard way. Ah! Okay, that was... Before you run the combatants, make sure they're off. Yeah, hold still. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, it does not look like that's the fact. Or I wonder if they need to be beefier targets, because sometimes the red bars can knock out so quickly that nothing actually transfers over. Okay, that is not the case. Pardon me. Like I said, disgusting stuff. I'm sorry. If you're grossed out and you leave, I totally understand. I apologize. Um. All right. So, well, with what I'm wanting to do, then Vexcalibur really does seem to be the nice flow of it. So, I also ran this like yesterday as a demo run, just to try this out in a solo ops where I test all my builds. So the mods are running, right? Power banding final does create orbs of power, causing damage to the power banding, reduces the grenade. It's like a double impact induction on. And using class ability will help grenade energy back. Also, just to cycle back into, because we also have a terrible grenade stat with our setup right now, which I might change that. Yeah, this is a very bad stat spread. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just chalk it up a sick brain, right? Hold on a second. All right. Good news is this humidifier that I set up next to me is actually helping. So, all right. So, okay, that's a good spread, and we have Swordmaster on. Still decently low in the weapon stat. Let's see what we can do with these armor mods. Okay, yeah, I only have the kinetic holster on because of our sniper rifle. So, well, let's buff this up. Yeah, it's boosted our weapon stat, but that's what it is, I guess, because it's also boosting the others. Alright. Okay, there we have at least 70. And powerful traction. Alright, there. Okay, so this is the round one testing with the full setup. Yeah, okay, alright. If we're going to be running live, we need to fix how this guy looks because he needs a serious makeover. Oh my gosh, my girl dad's coming out. I didn't realize how sick that Graviton's forfeit helmet actually looks on the back. It's pretty cool. Ooh, that's atrocious. You know what? I wonder. Alright. Do we have the chest piece for it? Or no, I had the helmet piece for it. Sorry, I forgot to mute my mic there. Yeah, we gotta change the cloak. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Maybe change the chest piece. Oh, there is another build I do want to go through and showcase because it was based off of. It's actually, ironically, a Praxic Blade version of my second chance Void Titan. We do lose the invisibility, but we slap on the Praxis Blade to that Void Titan. That actually. There's so many Void Breaches that are made. Oh, hold on just a second. Sorry. We'll get into something to test it here in a second. All right. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so that's right. I gotta do this way. I don't know why they set up the shooting range to be like this. Like, you're in the tower. You're mentally in the tower. Like, come on. Oh, is Zur out? Oh, Zur's out. What has Zur got this week? Sorry. I know I said we jump into something, but Zur's out. We always gotta go check Zur. Yeah, 25, 55 strange coins. The ornaments. Hunters always be caring about that drip, so what does this look like? What is this look like? That's pretty boring to me. Oh my goodness. They're trying to make it look like a rooster. Man, why did I not have this humidifier on last night? Alright, well, as soon as we log into the tower, check out what Zur's got, we will jump into something, test out this build. Alright, so pretty much what I'm theorizing, right, the main flow of the build kit, we have the sniper rifle on to deal with anti-barrier. Now, the other alternative, the anti-barrier sniper rifle is kind of the main way to deal with it, just like a immediate, alright, pull it out, pop off, take out the shield, and then go. But the other way that we can like somewhat deal with barrier champions if we run out of ammo is Facet of Dawn. Powered melee hits kind of make us radiant. So if you have them unshielded, right, you can throw your powered melee, get radiant for a few seconds, go to town with Excalibur, and once he pops shield, you have to fire the actual weapon portion, pop the shield, and then keep going. But yeah, we gotta change this off. We gotta take that off. Gotta do anything. Increased damage against dark debuffed enemies. Maybe. We'll pop that on for now. Kinetic weapons grant bonus transcendence. Oh, orcs. Okay, you get bonus super or bonus darkness. I do have music playing in the background if you hear it. Something to think about. You know what? Your artillery and void abilities do increase damage to target. That's not really going to help us right now because because we have two different dark melees on and a dark super, and our Vexcalibur is with the melee is going to do kinetic damage. So I'm going to swap this off for Fast to Purpose. That way we pick up Dormant Power, we get Frost Armor to increase our DR. Goodness, how long is it taking to load into the dang tower today? Oh goodness, oh. You know what? I had a part of the background noise. My daughter is. Oops. There. Alright. Run around the tower with a giant blade on my back. That's not inconspicuous at all.
The Nine show you these.
Alright, so you got Celestial Nighthawk as Gunner. I feel like you'd want a Paragon with that. Renewal Grasp, you'd really want Grenade Stat with that. Wormgod Crest, hey, that's not a bad one. Melee as your primary spike, since it's a melee focused exotic, that's pretty good. Hammer at Leap, I really think you'd want a class stat with that, because it's focused on your barricade. Traverse Steps, I'll be honest, I know nothing about this one. Buff Sprint, sprinting reloads current weapons. I guess you'd want a weapon stat with that, but there's no weapon stat there. Baldur Wrath Reavers. Targets frozen by Winter's Wrath super take increased shadow damage. Allies in the range of your Winter's Wrath shockwaves and frost pulse gain frost armor. Deal increased damage to stasis weapons. I feel like you'd want a super stat with that. And okay, you got a secondary super stat. That's okay. I guess I never got that.
Now it is yours.
We got Hawkmoon with quick draw. Sorry, I don't really use Hawkmoon that much. I'll probably need to give it a shot. If you use Hawkmoon, let me know. If he catches on the rebroadcast. Service +1. Cold Heart. Oh, this thing was good. This thing was good like a couple seasons ago. It actually still might be good because all the ionic traces that it makes. Yeah, Thunderlord. Oh, this thing is so good. If you don't have this, pick this up. Lord of Wolves Catalyst. This thing is very good, especially with Scorch builds. If you have Lord of Wolves and you don't have this Catalyst, pick this thing up because with solar builds and especially on Hunter, like if you want an easy way to proc invis, using Lord of Wolves in the Scorch aspect, that'll knock them out. All right, and then Erebus Catalyst. I think I have this one. Oh yeah, I do have this one. This is one that you get from Banshee. All right, what we got for the weapons today? We got No Reprieve. We got Lost Signal. Was it auto loading? It does have auto loading. Liberation. Area Denial. This weapon increases the size of its detonation or short duration. That's interesting. Chroma Rush. The Comedian. Man, this should be like... This gun's perfect for me. Just the name alone, The Comedian. My family calls me a funny guy. We got the Aramite, Gold. Ooh, Quick Fang! Energy Transfer. Generates while receiving damage. Generates class ability and one for all. Ooh, that's interesting. I love Quick Fang just because of the unique interaction it has with the hunters. That like I love the fact that you can run Quick Fang on all the classes now. But Quick Fang, you are going to run like a ninja, and I absolutely love that fact. Southside Pitch Glass, Outlaw, precision kills greatly increase speed. Splash weapon gains increased damage from melee kills and kills with this weapon. Dealing melee damage gives this weapon increased target acquisition range for a period of time to the melee damage gains. Again, extends effect. And Faithkeeper rocket launcher, impulse amplifier, and demolitionist. Alright, well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because as you know, a new-ish, well, not new-ish, I am a new content creator. I'm not that familiar with weapons, like what's good and what's not. Ooh, Deep Sight Harmonizer, I know that's good. I know that's good, but I don't want to use my coins yet. But that is good. Pick that up. Alright. But yeah, I'm still learning what's good in the weapons, what's not good weapons. So if you catch us on the rebroadcast, right, and you watched it for this far, let me know what you think, right? What's good, what's not good out of Xur's role this weekend. Alright. I love seeing Quick Fang up here. I love seeing Quick Fang up here. I love seeing Quick Fang up here. Alright, I gotta get off of Quick Fang. I am a Quick Fang fanatic. I love katanas. Anyways, alright, let's get into doing something. Okay, for a second, it looks like they're getting ready to duel. But they're probably just talking over a case of nothing. Alright, anyways, let's go do something. We got rewards. Glimmer. Okay. What do we have in the quest? Anything in quest to do? I'm still got Edge of Fate to do. I don't know if I want to run Edge of Fate. You know a campaign is not that great when you debate if you even want to play the campaign mission. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know the Edge of Fate was a small reboot or a small boot for the new series, for the new whole series that's coming out with the Fate Saga. But like, man, I wish they could have done a little bit better with Edge of Fate. Now, you know what? Let's just go ahead and knock it out. Let's go ahead and work on it. It's probably gonna be bad, but he actually didn't look that bad. I'm so squirrely this morning. Oh, what's this? Sorry, I'm just going through and clear my notifications on this thing. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, before we leave the tower, right? I did a short on this, but if you are a solo player, right, and like solo player like me, that you're not that you don't like farming for high-end equipment, for tier 5 equipment, right? I don't know why it took me so long to learn this, but if you go to Zavala, and it looks like everyone's starting to do the same thing, because I think it's the weekly reset by this point, but if you go to Zavala, and I already cleaned it for this week, right? Let's get, oh, that's right, that's what everyone was talking about, I forgot about that. But yeah, if you go to Zavala, like, once a week in the weekly reset, right, he'll give you a free piece of tier 5 armor and tier 5 weapon. Okay, so if you haven't picked that up, go pick that up, because that's going to be the biggest way to help you with your getting your armor rolls. Now, I've kind of neglected my hunter. I mean, granted, I have two for my helmet. And the only reason I'm not putting this on is because the challenge right now is to try to keep my weapon stat as low as possible to keep it more authentic for the request for this build. But, like, as you see, I've been neglecting my hunter. My Titan has a majority of the tier 5 armor from Zavala. But I would, you know, it's going to take time. It's going to take time to build up your arsenal of tier 5 gear. But this is the easiest way to start building up higher tier. And I don't know if this is verified yet, but I feel like the more higher tier armor you get, the higher percentage chance higher tier, like tier 4 tier, like 3, 4, and sometimes tier 5 armor will drop for you depending on what you're running. Kind of like power level did back in the day. Like the higher power level you were, the higher level armor dropped for you. Unless you're running like what was it? Like campaign missions.
Back to the front, Guardian.
Anyways, oh yeah, that's right. I get the gun.
I am at your service.
Now I've seen TikToks that this is a good PvP gun, which I don't really run. But let's see what we got. We got Shade to Loop, Bewildering Burst, release without defeating a target, causes disorienting. There's Attrition Orbs. And Firefly. I'm not gonna pick right now because I want to. Well, we got Bright Dust. I don't know how we have so much Bright Dust, but we have Bright Dust. So let's go ahead and see what the next rolls are. Attrition Orbs, Kinetic Tremors. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Because Sensanium is going to give us Normal Power and Shockwave. That not bad.
Don't let it go to waste.
Yeah, for me it was the fourth one had Kinetic Tremors on it. So yeah, I'm gonna pick that one. Actually, hang on, I didn't see. Attrition Orbs. Yeah, for me it's the fourth one this time has Attrition Orbs and Kinetic Tremors. But yeah, that is a solid roll. I'm picking that up. I'm picking that one up. There's our weekly pick. And it's got the red shader on it. Love it. Oh, hold on a second. I got too excited and talking. Let's put this back closer to my face. Yeah, I said at the beginning of the stream, I am getting over a cold next to this Arctic air. So every now and then I'll probably go on mute because I don't want to lose my lungs in front of all of y'all. All right. So yeah, I guess we said we run Edge of Fate just to kind of clear. You know what? I wonder. I had a question for all y'all. What was out of all the campaigns? What was your favorite campaign? Like, I'm still kind of argue. Witch Queen was very good. Witch Queen was very good. I absolutely loved playing Witch Queen. Beyond Light, probably one of my favorites. Like, I actually love the Stasis subclass. Lightfall, it's alright. It's alright. Shadowkeep was absolutely sick. I think Shadowkeep was actually the first news campaign that I played. because I came in when Shadowkeep was the newest campaign, and then I came back and it's and yeah, I played Shadowkeep, and then I played Forsaken, which I hate the fact that did not grow to like know Cade enough whenever he passed. Like, great, it still made me sad. And then as I grew to when I went back and played Destiny 1 and then learned about Cade, I'm like, and I play the Red War, I'm like, why did they kill this character off? What was the point of this? Yeah, Eric, I'm seeing your comment. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I am very much accustomed to warmer weather. And this Arctic air over here in the US has been kicking my butt. Lemon and honey is what people are recommending to me. I probably actually should look into that, honestly. I think we're out of honey right now, but I will need to look into that. Ooh, I just realized I picked up a new ship. Why did I auto-click? What does this look like? That thing looks so weird. Like, it looks like a Cabal Thresher, but like decorated by like, oh, what was the guy in Thor Love and Thunder? Not the Collector. It's supposed to be the Collector's brother. Like the Grand Master or something like that. And he's played by the guy who's in the Jurassic Park series. But yeah, this straight up reminds me of like one of his ships, like a Cabal Thresher decorated by him. Like, let me see if even change the color will help. That no, that does not help. Okay, that actually kind of helped. That actually kind of helps. That actually looks pretty sick now. No, you know what? What? All right. As much as I just talked about this ship, we're actually gonna run this now. Okay, enough talking because I'm gonna wrong button there. All right, what we got? We got right here, legendary. All right, let's go run one of the worst campaigns in Destiny history. In our flying tub. Yeah, the color scheme makes it look better, but that angle does not help. I'll be right back while this loads. Alright. It's weird to me how there's such a delay between Twitch and YouTube Live. Alright. Really? Alright, you come here. Alright, there's a Viz. Viz again. Rock shield. Boom. Might run a mission of this and then go try to do a solo ops to see like how this build actually flows. Dang, how much Super Weaver I got? Granted, I know I sat there for a minute, but still. I was on like only a couple kills with the power melee. I wonder how fast we would have super back with this thing then. Alright, proc the invis. Jeez, I have potato aim. Seriously, you're right in front of me. Where's this go? That's where it's supposed to go. That's what they call Darabat. Same exact animations right there. I don't even think we need Devour from the Artifact mod with this thing. Like, with Facet of Blessing alone, like, we don't even need it. Edge of Fate totally should have been where they introduced a new subclass. Like, if they're going to use Dark Matter, they should have made Dark Matter a subclass. I think the only reason why I'm running Edge of Fate right now is because I need to make more progress towards getting Moira for my Hunter. Which I do have a confession to make. Don't be surprised if it takes some time getting some strand builds out for Titan. I know there was a request for a Titan strand build on one of my previous videos. I have to confess that I have not even fully unlocked strand on my Titan. I just recently actually finished the Lightfall campaign on my Warlock. And I'm not paying attention about Fell to My Death. So I am definitely gonna have to grind out my Titan on Strand here soon because, yeah, I'm being a bit slacker.
We reached the main reactor.
Excellent. You'll need to tap into the reactor's kernel interface. Getting luck, this will be
Boom, boom.
The temperature is a limbo.
Jeez, the artifact mod of this build is just crazy. I mean, especially like because when you pair, well, you're pairing both dark and subclasses together in all essence. Because you got the parts of a strand that'll send out threadlings to AoE everything, and then you got stasis, which will just shatter explode everything, and then you got void, which will go invisible and give you more stuff to it too. This is not where it's supposed to go. Matter Spark. Pylon's charge. Sometimes it helps to read what the objective is. Just saying. Alright, where's the second pylon? Down here? It's down here.
Okay, I'm still getting unstable power readings. It's not enough to totally reboot the system, but we've opened a door leading to another power source. Follow that cable, Guardian.
It's always them. It's the 9. We were supposed to turn on the lights.
Yeah, we'll just go past it. Oh, because I already opened it. Yeah, at the moment, that's for sure.
You know, these words are not my own.
I did. Now, back when, before Renegades, I did have some sort of a strand build on my Hunter. Now, I've long forgotten what goes into it, but it actually wasn't that bad. Wow.
Instructions given and heeded. The drifters haul.
I honestly, I feel like I'm half waiting for and hoping that they are going to just do what they did with Stasis and make all these strand fragments for sale with Glimmer. Did I just do it again? Okay, no, I just did it. Okay. Because yeah, granted, there's a reason why I title my Saturdays like the Saturday grind, because it's just I'm running through, I'm build testing, I'm getting stuff, materials, fragments, whatever. Dang it! I gotta pay attention. I'm squirreling too much. Yeah, like I said, there's a reason why it's called a Saturday grind, because I am focused on getting materials. I'm focused on getting, like, for example, like strand fragments, right? So I can make better builds for this channel and for y'all. But like nobody wants to sit there and grind on Miyamoto for 20 days just to get some more strand fragments so they can have a better strand build. Like, I'm all for grinding. I hate grinding, but if I gotta do it, I'll do it. But like, I really don't want to just, especially because the payout is so small. Like, I think that's the part that's just hard to wrestle with as well. Is the payout for strand is so small, unless you run like the 30-minute long mission to get 75 fragments, 75 strand pieces.
I wanted my back. As emissary, I knew I was signing it away, but what I got in return wasn't worth it in the end. Just when I saw through
Oh,
to
I think.
the
Wait,
past,
where'd he go?
learned
Oh,
my
okay.
own names, they scraped me out whole. I learned the hard way. Liberty was more
Man,
valuable
Devour,
than
Radiant,
power.
Frost, Armor, Void,
They
Invisibility.
can keep
Woo,
it.
that's a lot of
The
buffs.
Knights of Bosons. My freedom's worth the price. You hear that? Don't even try!
And you can get Void Overshield. This thing, like... I might actually be cooking here for a minute. Wait, campaign skips? Only because I really don't look at anything that requires silver, because that requires real world money. And at the risk of sounding like a complete idiot, what's a campaign skip? You can't laugh too hard. I mean, I would imagine a campaign skip is exactly what it sounds like. You pay money, real money, to skip missions of a campaign. Is that? I'm hoping that's pretty in line with what it is. You know what? I wonder. Is it in the Eververse store? Oh, let's clear that off. Oh, I haven't checked my Eververse stuff yet. That's pretty dope. Ah, okay. That makes sense, but yeah, no, that's just no bueno. Let's acquire one. Wow, they actually made it look like a wyvern. That's funny. I'm getting that. 2,000 silver? Oh, okay, it's in the login screen. Still, 2,000 silver, that's... Ugh. That's gross. Okay, I know I don't normally get emotes, but that's actually pretty funny. Anyways. Alright. We gotta find the other hole, which I guess the other pylon's in there. So... there's something out there. Jump up and around and there. Okay. Alright, where'd that dark matter go again? Here it is. This is why I don't like Edge of Fate. I mean, I'm all good. I'm all for a good puzzle, like in a mission, but like, this is a bit much. Okay, and like I can appreciate what they were trying to do here. I can. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is the worst campaign they ever made, but like, I can appreciate what they were trying to bring. You know, and it's hard to. When you finish off the big bad, you know, as the witness, and then you still want to keep the game going, like, how do you do that? Like, you can't do that. I'm sitting here talking away, and I'm not even paying attention to my timer. I see your request. And here's why I'm only half hesitant. If I do something like that, like I'm all for it with teaming up with people. If I did look into doing something like that, it would not be for a good while, only because with my job right now, I am so stinking busy. Like, I work in education, so my time's... I'm about to die again. I'm straight about to die again. 3, 2, 1. Yep, there we go. I'm so busy until the summer, and even then, like, because it's whenever I'm home, my family is like, alright, good, you're home. So, which, I get that. I want to be with them, too. I will have to look into that, though, because that is... I'm not gonna lie, that is 100% one of the... I'm gonna pause for a second, come refresh this timer, because this is something big that I want to say for the channel. That is one of the big hopes that I have for the channel. Like, I am a solo player, yes. Now, granted, I do have my brother. He doesn't play Destiny much. He only really play if I, like, every now and then ask him, and every now and then he'll go on, because he has a life of his own, too. But, like, part of the hope for this channel is that the solo gamer dads like me can find each other and say, hey, and just like what you're wanting to do, Eric, like, I want that, but beyond just me. Like, I want other gamer dads to be able to find each other and say, hey, I'm looking to hop on this weekend. Anyone able to jump on and run this or that? Like, because I have my own schedule, you have your own schedule, other gamer dads have their own schedule too, and the worst part about playing a game that's so focused on community is feeling like you're alone. But just, like in the first, because this channel is officially 1 month old yesterday. And God has blessed this channel to where we are at 328 subscribers, which is a miracle. And one of the biggest things that I've seen from comments just as the videos have gone on is, you know, oh, I'm a gamer dad too, I'm a solo gamer dad too. And I'm like, And I love seeing that because it's people finding people. And that's what I want for everybody. I want them to be able to go, hey, I'm looking to get on. Anyone able to get on?
It's not enough
And
to
just
bring
that.
Raptor fully
Like,
online.
it... I don't know if you watch anime, but it's almost like, when I think of this channel, how I want it to be in the future as far as community stuff, is like Debauchery Tea Party from Log Horizon, right? We're a bunch of solo players. We don't really have a guild, per se, but we find the time to run with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope this channel becomes.
I'll just never know. If you make bold claims without proof, you'll start speaking.
Eyes out, Guardian. The source of all the trouble.
Alright, I see your message. Well, I see that you responded. I can't read it right now. I will read it in just a second, though. I just don't want my note. Thanks, man. Okay, that's up to that, which means I need... This is locate the second generator.
They've wronged you, Orin. That much is clear. But their interference in the larger affairs of Sol seems minimal. How about on your cohort? The Hall?
No!
Behind the Drifter's ship? The Nine gave it to him years ago.
Oh man.
Say what for? He tell you it's reacting to Kepler. Yes. He's almost uncharacteristically forthcoming with that information. He's got the situation under control. You don't understand. I'm trying to.
Yeah, speaking of kids, how was your son's football was it last weekend? I think it was. When you mentioned it. I thought that one. Oh man, I'm gonna fall again. Oh yeah, I got two chats. I forgot. Oh my goodness, how do I always forget about Twitch? Saz, I don't know if you're still on. So I actually, funny enough, I don't have Discord yet. But I might, I will eventually get there one day. I am a slow, I'm not like your typical channel. I'll say that. I am very slow growing just because I am family focused first. And part of that means I have other responsibilities for the channel that I had to put off to the side. In time. Now, I will get there one day, but it's going to take me time to get there. However, I definitely plan on opening up a Discord one day. Hopefully. If the channel takes off. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Stop it! Alright, good. Now let's go to town. No! I knew it. I saw the exploder shank in the corner. I was just trying to get this servitor down before it hit me. Ah, well, it's alright. I gotta look up again how much damage, because I know
That's working now.
Silence's Squall got a huge buff alone. I gotta look into that though. See what was the damage buff they got. Ah! Yes, all of you go that way. And let's go to town. And then dodge. Get out of there. Proc and Viz. Proc another Invis, hopefully. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we are unraveling. That's nice. Alright. Go to town. Alright, see you later. Ooh, we're gonna die. Generator. Excuse me. Alright, how to get back out of here? That didn't sound good.
To be clear, I don't doubt the Nine exist. Nor am I trying to minimize your struggle for freedom, Warren. You said we came to kill you at the Nine's behest. But so far, all I've seen is a planet on the brink of annihilation.
What?
Unless we do
That was
something to stop this
deception.
black hole.
That
Where's
was
the intervention?
straight up deception.
It already happened. The Nine collected their tax.
Okay, maybe not deception. It's just I didn't look up.
On the Guardian's calibration. On you, we just haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry. Transform and static, the final power source.
Wait, who's shooting me? Oh, they fly now. That's who's shooting me. Alright, bring the sniper. Pop. There we go. Alright. So... okay. Don't know why we have this. Oh, that's right, because there's something out here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, well, this goes somewhere. I don't remember where. What's up here? Alright, there's a Mattermorph over there. There's a shoot thing right here. Which that's not going the right direction. That's supposed to go somewhere else. The Mattermorph. Okay, so alright, so that's after the fact, I think. Oh, I don't like puzzles right now. Oh. Alright, let's try this again. Parkour is not my friend. No. There. Stay. Okay, so... can that one move? That one cannot move. Okay, so that one goes... there, I think. Yep, that one goes there. That one's supposed to go up. And that one goes not in the right direction. Ah, so I'm supposed to go down. Okay. Down. Alright, so that's where that one goes. And that one shoots somewhere over here. Yep, right there. Actually, there and in there. But I gotta figure out where is the teleporter at. Probably has something with the dark charge. Do you think? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Have I ever said I don't like puzzles? There's something that way. What's that way? Hey! That's where it is. Ha 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 ha! Alright. So that releases that. Now we need the matter spark. Alright. Exile pylon has been charged. Oh, man, we're getting shot at now. Go for cover. Charge the overshield. Hey, let's charge the overshield. Boom. 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 Alright, which can do this? Oh man, I think I'm both for one. Okay, so the next question is, did I... No, I did not. Okay. Alright, I know that's supposed to go that way. So, the question is... Oh, one thing I don't like Match of Fate. It's not supposed to go there. Comment down below if you know where this thing is. Okay, nope, that's part of that. Oh my gosh, I am half losing my mind right now. I know there's supposed to be a teleporter shooter. I almost would argue it's in there. But it's not. Because I gotta teleport in there to go to the mouse park in there. You know that. Alright, where have I not? Is there anywhere I haven't checked? I'm trying to think. Going up here. Aha! I did not check the hole. Always check the hole. And boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yay! Teleport. Okay, disable laser grid. Because I did exactly what I did, I think, the first time I did all this. Well, I did all that work, hunted down that dang gun, and forgot to get this. It's okay. Alright, so run. Yay! There's pilot number 2. All that work for just... gross. Oh, come on, man. Can I live? Can I live? Can I live? Nope. Dang it. Sorry, just checking the baby monitor. Yeah, for anyone in the same time zone as me, you always wonder, why is he does the stream so early? It's, and, like, well, there's a reason why I stream this early in the morning. It's because I try to do it whenever my family is asleep. So whenever they wake up, my dad duties come first. So, yeah, that's the main reason why I stream. If you're in, like I said, the same time zone as me, and it's like the early mornings for you, that's why I'm up this early. Granted, I'm naturally up this early for work anyways, but, you know, it's the weekend, I'm not working today, so. Alright, why are you indicating over here? There's nothing over here. Unless, activate final generator. Same thing I tell my students, reading directions always helps, and guess what I'm not doing? Reading directions. My dad is going to get a kick out of that later.
The 9 are either completely detached,
Unless he's watching right now, we'll
they
see.
overtake your life. I think I'm feeling that dread Ikora was talking about. Let's get out of here. Fast. What about the Guardian, Orin? They've changed the fate of the universe. They chose to be here.
Each choice, right,
There it is.
trial, wasn't absent an organizer. Do you know you comply with instructions you don't know exist? From the moment you arrived on Kepler, you've marked coincidence after coincidence. Happenstance, serendipity, the brush of spiderweb against your cheek may as well be chiseled slabs to the 9.
Oh! No. I gotta say, Grapple Grenade is probably my favorite grenade for the fact alone that it's my parkour saver. Alright. Time to get this boss done.
Watch out. A large contingent of Elixni Shanks is approaching. They seem drawn to the central reactor now that it's producing an energy signal.
Rot! Damn it! Colossal Shank!
Alright, let's go ahead and pop the super. Just get that going. Hey! Nice shot. Alright, now let's get this Matter Spark going up. Oh, wait. Okay, aim and fire. There. Vanishing Shadows definitely helps with prismatic abilities, that's for sure. And finish this out. Throw that, and save one more so we can go invis. Charge with the other shield. Boom. Lay it down. Alright. Where are you at? Alright. Why is it going that way? That's weird. Alright, is that... No, I guess there's a second one. Uh-oh. He sees me! Alright, where's that third one at? Because clearly there's a third one. Well, that's the one I did before. Maybe this one? Oh, that's the other one I did before. Ah, there it is. Oh, we're running out of time. Dang it! Here's fine. Spider-Man back over here. No, I don't want that. Good news is we don't need Popper Decoy yet. And we know where it's supposed to be. Alright, there we go. There we go. Pop a decoy. And let's go. Let's get down. No! No! Oh, man! It's all Disney's fault. Sitting here, starting to sing Mulan. Let's get down to business to myself. And then, yeah.
Watch out. A large contingent of Elixni ships is approaching. They seem drawn to the central reactor now that it's producing an energy signal.
Yeah, cocky.
Damage! Colossal shank!
Alright. So it's middle, right side, left side. Just keep on throwing off the strands. Nope! Alright, pay attention to health. Alright, I don't like this now because it's going to take time to get back. Ah, he has crit spots on the thrusters. It's good to know. There we go. That's very good to know. Get stable. Wait. They switched it? Well, that's just not right. So now we gotta do all this again. Put pressure on. Jump. 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 Alright, there's one. Get the decoy. Okay, so now that we got the other one down, let's go to the other side. So fast because they switched it on me. Alright, so now now we can go to town. There we go. There we go.
There's our strange link. Collect it now.
The likelihood of the outer orbits being knocked out of position has decreased.
This build is definitely fun. I'll say that.
Am I finally allowed to remember
It's definitely
They're speaking.
definitely has a rotation. It's not like, I'll be honest, it's not really a build that I would instinctively go, oh, I'm running this one. No, because for me, I like a build that has
You've talked about this message.
versatility.
Is it
Like,
yours?
It is.
you can either run, you know, ability spam, you can run your weapon spam, like, it's got options to it, like, you know, depending on what scenario you're running,
Focus.
right?
If there's something you need
But
to
this
say,
build, you know,
trust you
it's
to find it
good.
again.
Don't get me wrong, it's good. I like it, especially with the Vexcalibur on it.
But not yet.
You know, we're
Not
looking at
until the
Overshield.
time is right.
Graviton Forfeit's going to give us Overshield when we get max attacks of Vanity Shadow, right? So they feed off each other. And then also with the artifact, right, which definitely kicks it up some because we're running, you know, Singularity Blade, Void Infestation, Power for Pain, right? This is going to give us Devour while being elemental buff. That being could be our Overshield or it could be from a Stylus Executioner, you know, on Prismatic, right? Take out an enemy with a debuff and then gives us invisibility. Well, invisibility being the Void debuff, right? Then the next melee hit's gonna give us Weaken. Well, glaive melee attacks are considered unarmed melees now, so they will weaken. So it feeds off to it. It's a good build. I like it. Now the person who recommended this to me, he has stats higher than I do, so I can only imagine like what he's playing with stats like in the multiple hundreds. Granted, he has excuse me, I'm losing stats right now because I have stats in weapon, and he wanted to see a build that has no weapon stat. So I just don't have that kind of gear to be able to pull that off. But hopefully this does actually work for him. Now, it could be running something off of, you know, something, but I'm running it too because one, Stinking Edge of Fate, House of the Flying Fallen, and I don't really want to take my time getting shot by them or take it out with an automatic weapon. So sniper rifles just help deal with the long range. Same with the crossbow. I mean crossbow, right? Destabilizing round, repulsor brace, withering gaze, like, you know, it allows me to weaken after aiming for a little while, right? So all in all, it's a decent build. It is. It's a decent build. Now, what I would end up changing for, and this is me personally, right? The challenge was the Graviton Forfeit. So Graviton Forfeit, for the sake of this video, sake of this build, it's going to have to stay on, right? But that's okay. When, you know, in my own time, right, I would change this to, instead of running Graviton Forfeit, Fortune's Favor. Because Fortune's Favor, right, is going to give us that, don't mind this, I was running this one with my Praxis Blade last. Right, Fortune's Favor, it's going to give us that overshield, permanent overshield, essentially. Well, that permanent overshield, being a void buff, tying into our artifact mod, okay, well, we have a void buff, our melee hits are going to weaken. And then weaken going to feed back into Stylus Executioner, right? And on top of the fact, secondary effect, the void overshield feeding into our Vexcalibur, right? We'll have that permanent 20% damage buff just from Vexcalibur alone. So, you know, it's a good build. I like it. I do. Would I instinctively be going for it? Maybe. Because I'm also really leaning into the fact and loving the fact that we have that increased grenade melee and class ability recharge rate. I definitely feel like mine would go faster if I had higher stats. That's for sure. Can I even boost this? No, because I don't want to set the chart. Right? So I got mine boosted as about as high as I can get right now, just across, class grenade and melee, right? Super, I love to boost it whenever I can, but I'd have to play around the stats to see what I could swing. Okay, but overall, like, it's a good build. I see why this is recommended to me. So yeah, let's finish this Edge of Fate mission. Get the hourglass. Let's drop this into the vault. Didn't pick up that. Oh, Garrett's Blessing. Man, if only that had rewind rounds, man. I mean, armor piercing, that's good, but still. I got one that has rewind rounds, but it's been a while. But anyways. Just checking the computer real quick. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Try to keep tabs on the chats that are going on, Oh man, that's not good. Alright, I will be right back. My computer is about to die, and I gotta keep that open so I can keep an eye on our friends on Twitch. So, be right back. Alright, we're back. Just finishing up that mission, and I looked over my computer and I'm like, oh, we're low battery. That's not good. Who is trying to blast me right now? I will say though about this build, just something you gotta be careful about, and I keep on making this mistake, is if you're trying to use the grappling grenade, be careful, because then if you still have your glaive on, grapple grenade melee effect will not sub out. And a couple times I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, we're just gonna fly out of here. Excuse me. Postmaster's completely out of space. No figure. Alright, well, let's see if we can fix that real quick. Alright. Go to my DIM app real quick. See if we can go ahead and auto-collect everything from the Postmaster. As much as we can. DIM app's our best friend. Postmaster's no longer full. Ooh, elemental honey. Ooh, we have flash counter. That's good to know. Alright, so let's do something else. Alright, so get our rewards real quick. You know what? Yeah. I don't think I ever did that. Exactly that. I'm starting to think to myself, I'm like, there's more Renegade stuff I did not do. What is it that I have not done? Gather remaining components around Tharsis. Alright, which means I'm going to have to go back into Renegades. Oh no, back into the Star Wars campaign. What are we going to do? Have fun. I'm changing my ship off. I can't stand the flying tub anymore. We'll switch on to the motorbike though. That looks pretty cute. That looks pretty sick. Motorcycle. Yeah, let's see if we can do a Sanguis. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. That's all right. Cool song, not bad. There's what I want to really look at. Okay. Loyalty treatment. Something my uncle would like. All gold. You know what? You know what? In honor of my brother. Where is it at? In honor of my brother, the Omlon camo. Bro, if you ever watch this live stream, I did that just for you. Alright.
I've been talking to Ido. Wanted to apologize for keeping the prophecy from her. It's not right to keep secrets from your fire team. She said, I don't need an apology. I need to fix this for everyone else.
Speaking of which, if you guys are, if you end up catching us on the rebroadcast later today, I will be, or should be, if all goes according to plan, should be back on Twitch later this afternoon, Because if you check out my channel on YouTube, right, for all of our friends on Twitch, I recently put out a post saying I was considering, and probably going to start adding other games into the rotation of this channel. Starting off today, I'm going to be participating in getting destroyed by my brother in our quote-unquote annual, what we call Halo Crap Tournament. So stay tuned. I will be on later today, getting demolished in Halo.
People of the city, the Vanguard and the Praxic Order have kept secrets from us all. The death of Earth's spirit and a prophecy commanding us to bind the Nine. You deserve to face. And we who knew were wrong not to speak. We can't stay silent any longer. Not when the stakes are so high.
This disclosure comes with a request and a responsibility. Keep your eyes open and report what you find. Each new phenomenon is a clue to a mystery we can and will untangle.
The people of the city deserve a final truth. If we fail to decipher the prophecy and bind the Nine, we face extinction. Help us. Search for the effects of Three's death. Help us decipher the meaning of our task. Help us stay alive.
Clock's ticking, Ace. What's on your mind?
Speak with Spider. Realized that I never actually fully entirely finished the Renegades campaign. I finished the main story, but not the post story.
I am a ghost. Your ghost. You can have two.
What?
He'll decide a prize. Back on Berisha's core, I wondered how much of Mithrax's sentimentality I could take. But Tharsin's sure, he's our man.
Left notorious outlaws secure their bounty in the Imperium Forge Matrix on Europa. As always, we're going to do this on expert. Hardest mode we can do. And let's take this build through another test run, right? And it's something different. Because now this time, right, we cannot instantly get healing like on a normal mission. So we'll see what happens. Sorry for clearing my throat so much. Getting over a cold.
If we're lucky, we'll get two.
I have you. I will keep your spirit anchored here.
Guardian, there's a facility in Europa because, of course there is. Ikora says it's the last Imperium stronghold left. Clear this out, and you'll break their hold on the system. Hell's bells, my head is killing me, Guardian. Something's trying to talk to me.
Man, I really should have gone back and finished just trying to get to campaign. There's more of the story I didn't even know. Oh, by the way, for all my solo players on the rebroadcast, I did not get the exotic class out in the normal way. Yeah, it was a random shot that I was able to get this because all of a sudden one day I jump on during October during their like fall seasonal activity thing. Anyways, when I looked at it, I'm like, I saw that you could unlock the exotic class item, so I'm like, this is my shot as a solo player because as a solo player I can't get the exotic class item. I don't have anybody to run Dual Destiny with. But the next time that the exotic class item becomes available, I will be blowing up my channel trying to get solo players to be like, hey, this is your time. If you don't have it yet, get it. Let's swap this out. Let's put on the new cell we got from Zavala today.
You understand? Only to tell me I suffer alone.
And you shouldn't. It's Six's fault for using you. He isn't treating you like a human.
Oh, neither of us are human, emissary.
Oh, bounce back.
I know you lose yourself straddling centuries between bouts of insomnia. I know your skin forgets where it sits on the periodic table.
Stop it. I'm still human.
Nonsense. Our bodies contain the uncontainable. We're bound.
Everything Bale said is true. I know it's concerning. I didn't say anything because I don't want you to worry. What I am makes it hard sometimes to still feel human. I try, Guardian. I see it differently.
I wonder if Acid Blessing works in Lawless Frontier. Like, granted, yeah, we had Devour, but like... Also, I wonder how quickly we can get back our super. Oh, that's not right. Goodness gracious, look at that thing climb back. Like, this isn't even using Prismatic yet. My goodness gracious. Like, so long as we have targets to throw our stuff at, we're getting super ninja back like crazy. About to have it back. We're about to have it back again. Oh my gosh. Let's see this. Hey, it's back. It's back. I didn't even fire my weapon once. I didn't even fire it once. And like, we're getting it back. We're getting our abilities back too. Like, so quick. That's, oh my, that's the Banishing Shadows. That's, now granted, this is expert. And I don't, do we have any buffs on?
So much for this, but they're stuck to
in the mission?
They can see the future when they're in a body, but they can't change it.
Made the ability to do more damage and recharge way faster. Okay, never mind.
Something greater than me needs me.
Never mind. I'm sitting here thinking, what's changed? Oh, well, Brawler might help with the change. Still, you put Brawler on though with the Vanishing Shadows and. Where's the jammer? What's over here? Whee! Okay, how do I destroy that jammer? Do I hit? I do not hit. How do I destroy said jammer? Oh, right there. Boop. Right there. Right there. Right there. Jammer? Jammer! Ooh, we get prize for defeating Jammer. Okay. Get off me. And silence as well. Okay. Facet of Blessing does not work with it because, that's right, we don't have health regeneration on Lawless Frontier. Sorry. Check something. Alright, so if we can't use Facet of Blessing right now, let's think. Alright, defeating targets with grenade fountain blows grants volatile rounds to your void weapons. Defeating targets with powered melee fountain blows grants rapid rounds to your strand weapons. Well, we don't have a strand weapon on right now, but I wonder, right? If we get a final blow with grapple grenade, will that still count as a grenade final blow? And Now, it's not going to give our Excalibur volatile rounds, but can add something into our rotation. Something that I saw earlier in the stream, that if I'm running a invisibility focus build, there is one weapon I want on me that just makes us feel a whole lot better. I'm getting my quick thing. Now, it ain't gonna help us with, getting health back, but it might give us volatile rounds. We'll see. Ah, yes. A good old hunter run. Especially when you go amplified. Oh, this thing is so much fun. No. We run faster with this. And we get the giant spear in our back. Oh, that's awesome. I love the look of this.
Sixscape bailed the Imperium, made him his weapon, all to time. Grow strength, build enough power to one day escape reality. And tying them to a body keeps them bound by our dimension.
Eliminate the Imperium target.
Bail even said that word.
Oh, Imperium target.
Threat of extinction by preventing Six from changing the future. A body's the answer?
Alright, charge the air shield. Oh man, that thing is... It's not even fully charged up the overshield either. Oh, we're gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die. We are not gonna die. I feel like the Venom movie again. We are going to die. You are not going to die. Oh. Alright. It's not doing what I think it is. So we're going to put this back on, even though it might not even fully be helping us right now. That's okay. Switch out for M17 because we have target lock. And... yeah. Target lock, we'll keep that one on. I did not see that. I can see why this is a PvP sub. Because, yeah, that's a pulse. So, that's okay. Alright, put the crossbow back on, and let's get back to it. Nope, that's immune. I do not like this. Charging with overshield, come on. There we go. There's one barrier down. I can get a barrier. Oh, there are two barriers. There we go. Punch the ship? Nope. Don't stick the landing. We're not sticking the landing. Oh, we're definitely not sticking that landing. What is the biggest weakness to the solo gamer dad? Parkour. Hey, there we go. Hey, that hurts. I'm thinking after this mission, I might switch on to my Titan now. Just because I want to show off. And I want to, actually, I say show off. I want to test what I thought I discovered the other day. This hurts. Let's see if... Oh! You... Fire.
Listen, by taking this facility down, you're creating a power vacuum. Without the Imperium patrolling the frontier, expect an all-out conflict between the Tharsis Reformation, Totality Division, and the Pikers. They respect you now, and that means they want your help. Choose your side wisely. And, congrats on starting a turf war.
Congrats on starting a turf war. Hey, the Guardians, or the Guardian, well, defeats the Witness, takes out Worm Gods, takes out Rogue Guardians, starts turf war. Why are you immune? You're immune too. Oh, you're doing that thing. That's so annoying. Oh, man. I was hoping I'd knock him off. Well, he's out. You're immune. You're immune. This is the real way to start getting the ability generation back is, lean into the artifact mod and Stylish Executioner instead of focusing solely on using your melee abilities to go invisible. Well, I have a void buff, right? Charging up the... Ooh, that's close. Charging up the overshield thanks to Excalibur, that gives you the void buff and then leads to the artifact mod. That's the real way to, get the Vanishing Shadows back. And then, pop. Charge up. And then go invisible, we count every single hit. boom, boom, boom. Here's a combat to the face. I mean, you know, I try not to showcase the build, you know, using surges on, but if they're gonna come with it, might as well lean into it, right? Right? There's like someone paying for your dinner and you ain't going, no, I'm not gonna eat the food. Like, really? Whoop! Oh no. Oh no, come on. Ah! I was hoping Grapple would come back in time to save me. Alright. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops. Wow. Why did you spawn me all the way over here? What was the purpose of that? Oh man, I won't charge up over shield all the time. Yeah, I know the ship's here. Alright, let's go ahead and get on. Bye-bye.
I still don't know what normal is here. Sometimes it's nice. The food is great. The city's terrific. And talking to Ikora is just so easy. But when it's just me, it's hell. And the whole world turns in for the night, and I'm still awake thinking about everyone who isn't here. And if I do fall asleep, I'm lost in the haze of Comet, the Casitas station in the Mesozoic, Chicago, in a body that's not mine, far underground. And it gets harder and harder to wake up. Listen, give me a call next time you can't sleep. I could use company. We can go for a walk and keep working on Welsh. There's something I need to think about. Hwyl.
Alright, I think I'm gonna switch off to my Titan for a little bit. There it is. Sorry about that. Alright, so need to get the Praxic Blade back onto my Titan. Alright. So I've already done a video on this setup before, right? But instead I use a third iteration. And main focus of it was, right, use the third iteration, amalgamation rounds, gonna help us get invisible. Okay. Second chance, throwing the shield's gonna give us the Overshield, and then, where is it? Echo of Starvation, picking up a Void Breach, and Orb of Power is going to grant us Devour. Well, I ran this again on my Titan, but this time with the Praxic Blade. Sorry, I'm looking for my volume because I'm trying to get the echo in my ear. There we go. I ran this on my with the Praxic Blade, and especially with Impact Core, weakening targets, and then leaning into, where is it? Echo of Harvest, defeating a weakened target's Orb Power and a Void Breach. Like, and then also the fact too, your shield throws now weakened target. Like, we're creating like two Orbs of Power and a Void Breach at the same time. Which, all that said, and leaning into Invigoration, like, we get our melee back so stinking fast. It was crazy, and I want to see, okay, was it just a fluke? Was it just the mission I was on? I want to see, did it actually work? So that's what we're going to do real quick. Alright, we're going to run. Probably going to end up being the exact same mission again. Yep, Territory War begins. Speak Lodi through your ghost and Tharsis continue. Oh, never mind. I guess it moves along with it. Because I did not do that mission on my Titan yet. So maybe it does it along with it. But anyways, no. I'm going to run a solo ops. See if we can debut this real quick. I say debut. Show this off real quick. Keyword Logistics, what do we got? We got Unstoppable and Barrier. Unstoppable based on Riposte, but not actually what I can do because Riposte is with a sword and practically doesn't trigger Riposte, actually. Not that I've found. So let's run a different solo ops. Conflux. I always run the Conflux though. Skywatch. What we got? Okay. Alright, so you know what? Might be the time. Running Pinnacle mission. What do we gotta run? Exotic mission. Surprise. Alright, run it on Expert just because I don't want to worry about the champions and, you know, say what you want later. Oh, actually might be under the live stream here in a minute. Maybe not. As long as my role in the live stream is I will live stream in the mornings where I'm at until my kid wakes up. Once they wake up, then dad duties kick in and I get off the live stream. But looks like they're going back to sleep. We'll see. Alright, so while that's loading in, we're running Twilight Arsenal, Shield Throw, Magnetic Grenade, Offensive Bulwark, Bastion. I did try this out with Controlled Demolition, which would tie into our Shield Throw. Shield Throw making things volatile and causing things to explode, which, it's alright. I like Bastion though because I like that regenerative overshoot. I like that defensive capability, that emergency bunker capability. With our heavy weapon, right? We're running Echo Provision, Grenade's going to give us melee energy, Void Starvation is going to be Devour, longer everything, and Void Breach Generator. Anyways, let's get on into it. And I don't think we made one. I think it died too quick. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to... what the heck is on? What am I running? Where did I get a 1-2 punch shotgun from? A void one for that matter.
It is not a voice, only minute fluctuations in the radiolarian microlattice. I will attempt to translate.
This is not the weapon I was running, but I need the weapon that I was running. I didn't realize I had a void 1-2 punch shotgun. Yeah, I gotta fix, Alright, there we go. Had to fix something real quick on my end. Let's do it. Where are we at? Alright, yeah, we slid through there, I think? Maybe? Yep, alright, I know where we're at. And drop. Hello. This is going to be one interesting rebroadcast with the amount of times I'm coughing here. I promise, I don't smoke. It's just, it's this dang cold air. Like, I can't even, like, I don't want to, nor could I even really, like, be around someone who does smoke, because it already affects my lungs. But anyways, alright, let's get on into it. Alright, so pretty much how this build runs with the Prastic Blade is very similar to what we did before, right? Throw your shield and start proccing over shield, while at the same time, right, when you're throwing your shield, you're weakening targets, and because you're weakening targets, you're also going to create a Void Breach, and then picking a Void Breach is going to give you Devour. So in this build, you are essentially all but unkillable, because you're either getting Overshield consistently, or you're getting Devour consistently. And then thanks to Offensive Bulwark, every time you get Overshield, you get a faster recharge rate for your grenade. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, right, your Void Breaches are going to give you grenade energy. So every time you pick up a Void Breach, you get grenade back, and thanks to Second Chance, when you pick up a Void Breach, you're getting Overshield back. Or not Overshield, melee energy back. So you are just consistently cycling through your, like, chuck your abilities, quickly get them back, based on your own build setup. Which I was actually having a lot of fun with this build. Some things that make it better is picking up a weapon that has destabilizing rounds or repulsor brace. Just because that repulsor brace that combo will give you overshield as you add clear, and also helps you like swarm clear too. So boom, 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 and then there's Devour, right? Throw my shield. Now I got good overshield. Punch, punch. That's the other cool thing about this too, is like whenever you punch when you have overshield, I don't remember how it flows. I don't remember the actual name for it. I'll probably figure it out later. But yeah, it gives you overshield, so it's just fun. All right, diamond, 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 square. There's diamond. Diamond. So next up is diamond square. Where's the square? Oh, I missed it. Wow, that was bad. Alright, trying to work to get abilities back. And like the thing is too, this build doesn't even really need the artifact mod. Like, it's naturally weakening on its own. It's making Void Breaches and Game Devour on its own. It's getting Overshield on its own. You don't even need the artifact. Which means this build is even better, because that means it's gonna last once the season ends. Like, this build is that good without needing the artifact, which is even better. Minute grenade, sticky. Alright, now let's figure out what exactly we're needing to pop. Alright, so we got square, square, triple diamond. So square, next up a square diamond. Dang! Alright, now for triple diamond. Alright, and this is where I'm gonna bunker. Pull out my heavy. Get a regenerative overshield, and just let destabilizing grounds work for me. Get back to my barricade, get back to my barricade. Okay, nope. Time to go offensive. Because I did not realize barricade went away. Alright, and just Twilight Arsenal because we need an emergency panic button. Oh, come on! Virtually unkillable. Virtually unkillable. If you don't jump too far behind enemy lines, then yeah. I wonder. I wonder if I wonder if this is the like limiting capability while running Bastion, because if you think of it like a stat wheel, right? Try to make a build that's kind of an all-around, that has good offense, good survivability, good defensive output, right? Defensive capabilities. You know, your stats can only spread so far, right? Ooh, double. There we go. But like, if I'm really wanting this to be a close quarters kind of fight, I can't really. Yeah, it's a build test video. Let's try it out. Volatile. Let's try it. Alright, we're gonna get our melee back one more time. See? Yeah, try it back. Boom, just like that. Got a massive overshield, volatile. And the good news is if you pop a volatile near you, which it might also work. We can't really test this right now, but it might also work with actually I'll find out. Yep, it does work. You pop a volatile near you with stabilizing rounds, makes control demolition. You will get health back too. So if you stay near the volatile stuff, joust. Which means you can stay close quarters a lot more. Anyways. Alright, you were supposed to go down, I thought. Maybe it was you. Alright. Diamond, square, diamond, diamond. Hello, diamond. And a square diamond. Perfect. Thank you for the tip. The person, when I first showcased this build, said aim for the feet. Because you are the goat. Alright, next is square diamond, diamond, square diamond. Oh, that's a pattern. Good news is too is like because with controlled demolition is that when you take it out with avoidability, your Twilight Arsenal counts for that. So like if you're trying to do a massive ad clear, swinging your axe will cause a volatile as well. All right, diamond square, or square diamond, square diamond. Oh, not the triangle. All right, so that's diamond, diamond. Great. I always try to get the doubles. And with this build too, like if you haven't noticed yet, we don't really stop getting armor charge. Thanks to elemental charge, like thinking a void breach is going to help give us overcharge, and also one naturally picking up an orb of power is going to give you armor charge, but of which we're just like printing orbs and void breaches. Get that overshield. Well, I guess taking out one's better than taking out none. So. Oh, I need that overshield. Oh my goodness! That's insane. That's really, and we already got our super back. We already got a super back. That's ridiculous. That is straight up ridiculousness. Yep, there it goes. Gosh, it's so much fun. Oh, you're supposed to go down. I guess he got deleted in the, oh, there he is. I'm trying to clear out the wave right here so I can get him to stop following me, because I noticed like there's a spot where you can kind of cheese through this where they don't easily follow you. So we're looking at square, square, diamond. Alright, so let's get some overshield just in case we do get shot. And if you end up camping right here, right, they can't exactly get you well. Square, and the next one is diamond. Right here, I'm just literally sitting here. They're not even coming down the ramp right now. Now, the Minotaurs will chase you, right? But the regular old Vex goblins, they're not going to chase you down the ramp. Now, if I'm wrong, great. Let me know later. But I have never seen I haven't seen the goblins chase you down the ramp, but the Minotaurs, they have. Alright. Gotta work on... Now, this build is fun, it's powerful, but there are times you still gotta play smart. Right. It's not like Infinite Overshield like our Voidmaster for the Hunter, but... it's pretty stinking powerful with Agner, I'll tell you that. Alright, what's the pattern we're looking at? I think we're going to get into a safe spot. Diamond, 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 square. Take the Minotaur. Work our way down the ramp. And sit in the corner. Where's the diamond at? Where's the diamond at? Oh, it's back there. That's fine. Really good spot. Diamond. Diamond. Next is diamond square. Hey, here we go. I always like trying to get the 2 for 1s. I almost feel like I feel like a seizure warning on this build because of all like the volatile explosions and flashing lights. Like, with how much you're getting volatile, like, goodness gracious. Yeah, there's a title. This build comes with its own warning label. Alright, what's the pattern? Looking at... Stop blasting me. Diamond, square, square, diamond, diamond. Diamond had to come back for it. Diamond, square... Oh, dang. I forgot it. Alright, diamond, square, square. Okay, that's the first part. Drop or hold. Diamond, square. Okay, before I actually did it, is the next one square diamond? Because if it is, then that's going to be a double shot. Yep, square diamond. Square diamond, and last one is diamond. Sit in the corner. And pop, there's the diamond. Now comes the fun part, where you gotta take out the Terminator army. So, let's go ahead and proc some volatile control demolitions back there. Throw some grenades. Yeah, we got it super back. Like that, this build is just insane. You know, we don't get invisibility, but we are getting near infinite overshield, near infinite devour, and like super quick, like super regeneration, and like S tier. I would argue S tier ad control, like ad clear, just because everything is like going volatile. I gotta say, for a build that I only ended up like dying once just because I got cocky, this is not a bad build at all. Well, we're gonna get super. We just threw a super. Oh yeah, that's right. Super quick super. Super quick. Dad jokes.
This is most unusual. They should be in perfect alignment. The signal that beckons you. If I am interpreting it, it calls out for assistance. No, that is incorrect. The signal is
once again, the biggest enemy, parkour. Be right back. Alright, back. Oh, rude. Oh, dang it! Sorry about that. Oh no. All right. Alright, getting ready for the first boss encounter. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I already lost count. I think he killed like 5 of them. There's 8. Alright. So the real thing you gotta be careful about here, I mean, taking out the ad clear is not that bad. The real thing you gotta be careful about is those wyverns that spawn right before the timer ends because they can shoot through the shield. So Just keep that in mind. 10 seconds. Alright. So here's where I'm gonna drop a barricade and squat. Pull out the heavy. Yep, see there's one right there. Shooting through. Alright, next is 10. Yeah, 1, 2. Those don't count. All the void breaches. Yep, there's 10. And oh, please do not let us die right now. That's to be so bad. 9 seconds. Alright. Pop the barricade. Bunker. 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, we're good. Very good. Alright, first round of the boss. Come on, Hydra. Alright, there's that. There's that. And Twilight Arsenal. Ah, missed the third one. Two, three, swing, and need to get. Oh boy. Gotta take care of some of these harpies because that was about to be bad. This build's strong, but you can easily get overwhelmed in this. Plus, we do need to get our energy, our abilities back, which it looks like we are. So let's. Wow, totally missed that shield. Totally missed that shield. Very grateful for Echo Starvation because of getting Devour. Alright, and there we go. There's round 1. Goodness gracious. Screen shake is for real. This is also I think my first time actually running this on Expert, so this is a bit much. Oh dang it, we got 8 seconds. We're gonna get deleted. We're gonna get deleted. Maybe not, maybe not. Oh, dang it! Hanging in there. Trying out this Praxic Blade version of Second Chance that I made on my channel. Why did they spawn up there? That's so weird. Probably, yeah. One of. Star Wars. Oh goodness, my brain is blanking right now. Like Star Wars, God of War. Really like solo games that have a good storyline. I do not stream daily. I only stream like once a week for a couple of hours. So, because of how my life is, I cannot stream daily. Oh, jeez, I wasn't paying attention. I died. Oh. Alright, let's see what we can change up. Oh, thanks. Planet Earth. Sorry, I'm not going to say that one out loud because the stuff that I do, I can't share that info. Very nice. You got some family that lives somewhere around there. Oh, crap, we're about to delete it. Yes, I have a full-time job. Hence why I don't stream daily. I have a career, this is just something I'm just doing. One month. My YouTube channel is 1 month old yesterday. Oh, this is about good. It depends, I guess. I mean, it's a public space, so... Oh. Actually, I might have to go ahead and get off. We'll see in a second. Yep. Alright, sorry, I do gotta go. My responsibilities are calling. So, thanks for hanging out. Sorry to cut and run. I know you're probably about to type something down.